Former Ravens running back Ray Rice joining us here in the Man Cave. Last time an NFL team called, whether it was a coach, GM calling you or your agent?
I'm in constant contact with my agent, and I'm obviously, and I have a lot of great relationships around the league, and but the conversations are all supportive. Nobody's pulled the trigger, but they're all supportive. In terms of details with teams and stuff, my agent has more about that. I'll be honest. I told him I tell them to call me when it's real, and I don't need them to update me every day about what's going on, because you know what?
Any time you get one that you thought it was close that you were going to join a team, or at least get a chance to try out, work out.
Well, obviously, I'll be honest. I thought early in the year would be. I would have loved to go to training camp. I would have loved to be around and learn the offense and do things like that. But the later it got for me, the more my workouts didn't change. Fitness is a part of my life, but I told my agent to just tell me when it's real. I have a day-to-day responsibility at home that if I put too much thought into it, then I'm not going to be as productive at home, because I don't want me to be in a mood because I'm not playing football. I look back on it, and I do want to play football again, but and I'm not ready to give up. This is not a voice of giving up. This is a voice saying, I look back on what I've accomplished. I'm a 3-time Pro Bowler, and I'm a Super Bowl champion. What I want to do now is I want to go back and I want to play for my pride, for my daughter to see me hang up the cleats the right way.
Why is Greg Hardy playing and you're not?
Well, he got a second chance. Honestly, and everybody that had a situation, I know it was a tough time, and my situation brought a lot of that, to the NFL. But he got a second chance, and the Cowboys gave him an opportunity. But he's a great player, and one thing I know about rehabilitating yourself, because every day I got to face the man in the mirror. I think we all do at some point, but every day you look in the mirror, and I know that the rehabilitation process that I went through is not an overnight process and will never be an overnight process. So it's safe to say we're all a work in progress. So,
but the difference, I think, is there was a video attached to you and no video with Greg Hardy.
Well, that's why I said, video or no video, I still think that if you look at me, you look at anybody who's been in a situation, I think we're all a work in progress. And I just, I'll be honest, I do hope and pray for the guy that he's getting the help that he needs off the field.
I don't think he wants it.
That's for everybody else to figure out. But I know for myself, I was not afraid to ask for help when I needed it.
Has the NFL asked you to speak at the rookie symposium?
You know what? That brings an interesting point, because I feel like I know I can do so much to help guys. I've always been a guy to give myself. I think my rap sheet in terms of playing football, but even the guy I was in the locker room in the community would speak for itself. And I just think that now, even with all the policies and, groups and everything they have in place, I feel like there's a voice missing, and I can be that voice to help guys out and make them understand the severity. Why wouldn't you want to have someone that has been through the fire, and I see myself coming out on the other end. I'm not down, I'm not depressed, and I don't need money. I'm doing everything I can do to better myself as a man, so that, number one, to prevent this issue in society, but for it to never happen again in my own household. So, I know I can do more, with the NFL shield, whether it's playing or not playing.
Last time you talked to Commissioner Goodell?
It's been a while, but I spoke to several of their guys over there, and they've been supportive of me. But obviously there's different ropes of support, and obviously I'm, football wise, they can support me, in a different way. But I know football wise, a lot of things are out of different people's control, and and I take that, have a support they're willing to give, even from the NFL, the NFLPA, and from anyone, we'll take it, at this point, because something's better than nothing.
It's good to have you in, and good luck, obviously, with your relationship, your daughter, and if you get the opportunity here to play football again.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
I appreciate it. He's Ray Rice, former Ravens running back, and turning 29. Turning 29, right?
29 years young. I ain't got tackled in 2 years. I still can go.